Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another episode of Vampyr. So in this episode we are going to carry on from where we left off, and we want to find out who the blackmailer is. So if you folks enjoy this episode, please do not forget to support me and the channel by hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new content. Also, for those interested, you can find me on the Sethtopia Discord channel, as well as on the Lush Life Discord channel. So without any further ado, let's continue with the game and see where the story takes us. Obviously, as with the previous episodes, I am going to do a lot of exploration. I do want to find out what is going on. I do want to also explore the world and see what there is to be seen. I mean, alternately, I could just go for the main quest if I wanted to, but I think since the developers have put so much effort in the story side of this game, might as well explore it. Alright, he's still alive by the looks of it.
Are you alright?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Quite rude you are. Okay, so let's see what we can do.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
Wow, that doesn't sound very honest, that does it? Dearie, which one should I go for? Decisions.
Yes, you did. And it was cowardly and inexcusable.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Quite rude. Alright, we don't have anything here, so let's go into this. And nothing there.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Oh boy.
Goodbye, young man.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
It's all a bloody joke to you. What?
Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Okay, if you say so. What's that
What
thing
can
you're
you
doing
tell
with
me
your
about this
panther?
place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. And now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
Oh dear. Life can be tough sometimes, can't it?
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Alright, is that who that was? That was your son? Alright, he's got a migraine and I don't have a cure for it. Brilliant. Okay, there's nothing here. I just wanted to double check, make sure that I have not unlocked. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. We did ask that question, didn't we?
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
Which one shall I choose?
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
Oh dearie. Well, you are out in the dark.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
Alright, one final question, I guess.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. It's just a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Okay, well... I wish I could heal you, but... I haven't got the stuff, so... I can mesmerize you. Okay, well... I guess we're finished with that. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure nothing's unlocked again. So I guess... we are finished here, so might as well carry on. Go on. There we go.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Okay, so he's supposedly drunk. Still doesn't explain what he was doing with his hands, though. Must be the stuff he's gone through as a result of the war, I guess. Might do crazy stuff to you. Okay, let's see what we have here. Just a nice little snack before we carry on.
Thirst for blood.
Okay, right, we have a new person here that we've not talked to. So let's find out what she has to say.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Oh dear. Right, okay. That explains a lot. Okay, nothing here. Let's see what she thinks of London.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Oh dear, okay.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Okay.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Really? You don't say. You sound like you're selling lies. Let's see. Personal questions. Do we have... I don't think we have anything there, so let's ask this one.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Oh dear. And
I'd
what
like
is yours?
to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Okay. So she sells the chemicals that we need to create medicines. However, they are quite dear. Everybody, welcome back. Right, so what's happened was I played for a while, my video capture software stopped working, and I did not know until later on. So I have found Miss Dorothy Crane, I have spoken to the guy at the door, and I managed to get all the clues to get ready to go in. Obviously I've spoken with the people here and mingled around, so you guys haven't really missed all that much.
How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I'd prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
So yeah, I've spoken with these guys, I've found out the story, and we've got some leads to follow as well. We do need to speak to several people, once I find them, of course.
What do you want this time?
Okay, so level 3 mesmerize, so that's what we need to mesmerize this guy.
Mr. Peterson.
So we need to find a journalist and I think a poet by the looks of things, or some sort of actor or something like that. So let's talk to this guy.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Really? How so?
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Okay, let's see what you have to say then.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Okay.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Oh dear. What are you suggesting, sir?
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Is he saying what I think he's saying?
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
Okay. Huh.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Okay.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition.
Oh, that was a good answer. I like that one. Okay, I guess we're finished here, so let's find the people that we are actually looking for. I mean, we do need to talk to them to get to know their stories. Now, obviously, in the dev stream that I saw, the reporter was there, and he's not now, so I wonder where he's gone to. Don't like that sound. Maybe I shall turn back. Yeah, they don't look very friendly, those guys. Okay, so let's find that reporter. And I know there's another guy in the graveyard, which I guess we might have to go through those calls to get to them.
Soon the time will come.
Let's see, what have we got around here? Nothing. What's up there? Okay, I cannot see anything. Okay, so that's the guy in the graveyard, and the reporter should be somewhere, I guess, somewhere in the circle. Alright, we'll get to that guy second. So that guy is going to be the second option. I really want to find that reporter. Ah, somebody we've not talked to. So let's see who this person is and what they have to say.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Oh, that kind of person. So, okay. We do have a cure for you, or medicine, if you will. So,
do you need any assistance, Miss Potts?
Let's give her the medicine.
It depends on the price of your medicine.
Of course, we're going to give you medicine. We're a good vampire doctor.
I'm shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Okay, let's find out about you.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Alright, so judging by the name, she is of course Romanian. That is a Romanian name.
Your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Oh boy. I can definitely see problems coming from you. Okay, we don't have anything here. Anything here? Okay. I can do that.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
Okay. Alright, well.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Okay, if you say so. It might become my concern if you turn into something else.
Goodbye, miss.
But obviously, you don't know that. Okay, let's see if we can find that reporter. Where could he be? So according to the radius, he should be somewhere around here. Now obviously, as far as I understand it, characters in this game do wander about. They do have apparently some sort of a routine that they do. Oh, there's somebody here. Let's see if we can talk to him.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Let me in. Okay, I guess we'll leave for the moment.
I shall leave you alone.
At the moment, I'm feeling a bit frustrated that I cannot find that news reporter. That's the one I want. And then we'll come and talk to that guy after we finished with the main quest. So obviously, he's around here somewhere. The question is where? Okay, I think I've gone a bit too far if I'm not mistaken, but might as well. Oh, don't like those guys. So obviously I don't think the reporter's gone down that alley. Ah, there he is. That's the one I want. Let's talk.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Well, everybody seems to know the character that we are playing. He seems to be quite famous. Actually, a famous surgeon. Right, we don't have anything here. Let's see what we have here. Oh, okay.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
Okay.
It's a disgrace. People are left to die alone. No one is properly informed of the risks.
These are bad times indeed. So much for the glorious British Empire.
Okay, so obviously the media is lying or not actually informing the public of what is actually going on. So that's always promising.
This borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
Okay, let's try out this option.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Alright. I do like your cause.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor.
So he's basically more or less a failure, but at least he's trying.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, let's see. So we have several more options we have not explored.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues
Okay,
to go.
We don't want to hear that again. I'm gonna save the blue thing for last.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I would go for there is a rational explanation, but that also sounds good.
Some of of my rational views have been shaken by recent events.
I'll remember to stay away from the district's roughest streets then.
Yeah, well, bearing in mind I have become a vampire.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Well, they may do. Only time will tell. So let's ask the main question.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
Okay. Is there a right option here?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
Okay, so...
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nithercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nithercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Oh boy.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Okay. The reason I said, oh boy, is because that guy... this is going to take me through the graveyard infested with skulls. So as I said before, I did manage to get to... well, where the entrance to where Dorothy Crane's got her... like, I suppose, illegal hospital. Obviously, we've not been allowed to go in, so we need to find a way in by convincing the guy at the door to let us in. And so now we're investigating and finding clues to create, I suppose, leverage for us to get or gain entrance. I am having to pay attention here because there are 3 of these bad boys. Right, make that one. Oh, stabbing again. Aha. No, you don't. Oh, my lord. You're feisty, aren't you? Oh, wow. That's a lot of damage. Oh, my gosh. Stamina. Oh, that was close. Nearly had me there, buddy. Okay. Let's see if you guys dropped anything of interest. Wow. Those sounds are not scary at all. Do you know, if I lived in this fantasy London, I would be scared as hell. I mean, just imagine hearing those noises at night. Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay, so I think, yeah, see, that's the one I was on about, those noises. Imagine going to bed and hearing those howls at night. Alright, so we need to speak to the poet and check out the mailbox. And I think the poet is somewhere around here. There he is.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nithercott, at your service.
Wow, that's a funky name.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
I just remembered now, this is basically going back to the live stream that I saw the devs play. There is a clue here, and I think this is it. Yeah, okay, Coolsville. Now we can talk to him.
Good evening,
so that's obviously added a clue to his dialogues.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
Oh, luckily we have medicine. I didn't actually test out to see if he needed anything, but I guess that'll do.
The condition of my mind is more important than my physical health, but I appreciate your concern, sir.
All right, let's see.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Wow, you are weird, sir. Let's see. I can go for... I'll go for this one.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles, and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Okay. And you found a grave to do that in.
On the contrary, sir, Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Wow. Okay, if you say so. I totally believe you. Okay, what else have we got here? Oh, okay, we can explore these dialogues, see what's what.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
Yeah, like I said before, you are definitely not weird, sir.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear doctor.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
Okay, so obviously, I guess what that was hinting at is if we do feed on him, nobody will miss him.
Part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Okay.
I'm looking for Dorothy
dearie.
Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
Alright, sir, you are seriously messed up, so I'm gonna have to go now. I guess with that note, we'll say goodbye to you and make our way to the mailbox. And as I can see, we're not far from it. Oh. Dead end. Right, that's the mailbox right there by the looks of it. So I need to find the exit out of this graveyard. Alright, shining flower pots. Anything we can do with those? Hold on, lady. Let's talk.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. Tall stranger.
Okay.
It's a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. ... Right, let's explore what she has to say. Obviously she's mute, but it's still fun to see if we get anything out of her. Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia. ...
Oh dear. Okay, I guess we'll finish here. We're not going to get very much, are we? I wanted to check out these flower pots, see what's what. Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. I know that one shined, but... Oh, it still does. But I can't actually look at it anymore. So, let's go and see what we have here. Can I do anything with this? Nope. Really? Ah. Okay, so that's the same message we found on the body when we fought the sewer beast. Okay, so we have a letter from Darius Petrescu. So obviously...
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Oh well, that is good. What else have we got? Is there anything we can loot? I guess I might as well make my way to Darius, so he's somewhere there. I just wanted to set a waypoint to our safe house and see what we've got here. Not very much. Okay. Let's just check out. Oh, this place is in serious need of help. Okay. Fatigue. Right, so there are quite a few ill people that we will need to heal. You are recovering. You are recovering. Okay, cool. I mean, I could heal you. I know where you are located. You're actually not very far from us. Because I'm thinking, as far as I know anyways, if you do help the people in the district, the situation of the district will improve. However, I am probably going to do this after we talk to Darius Petrescu. And after we talk to him, obviously we'll carry on with the main quest. Once we finish the main quest here, we will probably heal some of the locals before we actually go to bed. At least that's the plan that I've set out. So we don't want to mesmerize you. Let's talk to you.
Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
I like the way he refers to us as Mr. Doctor. That's brilliant. That's super brilliant. I love it. Okay, what is there that we could possibly, probably, hopefully loot? Aha! I guess we might as well talk to you.
You must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea.
Do you know what? For those that do not know Romanian, he actually said the name really nicely, and actually that's the way it sounds in Romanian, so I am quite surprised. possibly a Romanian actor that played this character.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Yeah, you mean what, World War II?
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Okay. Can I use both options?
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
Okay, so we can use both options.
Won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
Alright, cool. So let's ask the main question, the one with blue. We have asked the other ones.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Okay, interesting. There's a lot of Romanian characters and a lot of Romanian references in this game. Very, very interesting that.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Alright, let's find out who she really is.
Really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
I found it funny seeing as we just talked to the writer.
And clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Oh dear. Wow, okay. I guess we are finished with this. Is there anything else?
Tell me everything you know about Camellia.
I do not...
Okay, we did check that one out. There is... I guess that's it. We don't have a cure for you. I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna have to find all the ingredients and find a cure and then obviously heal you. Well, that is it for this episode, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do not forget to support me and the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new content. Also, for those interested, you can find me on the Sethtopia Discord as well as on Lush Life, which is also another Discord channel that you can find me on. And links to these can be found in the video description as well as in a pinned comment down below. Until next time, stay safe, folks.